Hello and welcome to my craft room. My name is Michelle Wells. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Tasmania, Australia. Welcome to my 12 days of Christmas. It is day 9 today, so I'm getting closer to the end. So I've got a cute little project to do today. And I don't know how many times I tell myself that I don't want to say the word but I seem to say it all the time. But anyway, that's me, and as much as I try, it does get hard sometimes. But anyway, I'm going to see if I can find myself on my computer here, because I had some other little thing come up saying something completely different, so I'm hoping that it's recording. And it says that I'm live, so I'm just going to have a look. I might have to refresh this and to see if it comes up. So anyway, while I'm waiting for this, I'll remove this piece of paper here, pop that up there so I don't lose that. If you would like one of these catalogues, my order is nearly here, so if you would like one of these catalogues, I'll be happy to post it out in the mail. And there I am live. I hope my volume's down there. So yeah. So hi Glenda, thanks for joining. You're catching me again live today. So actually, oh, that's okay. It's hopefully it looks like it's froze on my end here. So no, it's all good. Anyway, so if you'd like the new mini January to June 2022 catalogues, I'll be happy to send them out. This is a celebration brochure and this is a mini catalogue, but I can't show you the inside because I'm not allowed to at the moment, so I'll be able to show you on the 3rd of January, so I'll put them aside. So if you would like to get those, I'll have a link below the video or above the video where you can sign up to get my newsletters and a catalogue, and there's a few other things there that you can do too. So anyway, so I'm going to create this little this is a card as well as a gift card holder. So it's just a quick simple little card that I want to create today. So I'm going to show you how I did it. So I'm just going to take that off there, and then you just open it up and your gift card pops up like that. So it's a quite cute little card. So, and it just pops up there. You could pop a message there if you want to, but I just wanted to leave it just like that. So, and you've got a piece there to write your sentiment. So anyway, we're going to get started. I'll show you what I use. So, and it's just quite a cute little card. I'm going to see if I can get that back on without having to undo it. So, and yep, I nearly got it back on. So, and it just slips back on there if you don't do it as tight as I did it. It just slips back on, and there you go. So that's what we're going to create today. So I'm going to pop that aside. I'll set that up there. So I'm going to use the Heartfelt Wishes stamp set, and I'm just going to use the Merry Christmas that I've used on here. I haven't used this one before, so I wanted to use that. So I've got that already mounted up. And I'm going to use the rectangle dies, stitch dies, to create the inside. So I already got one of those pieces cut out, so I'll pop that up there as well. Pop that over there. And I'm going to use some of the Peaceful Place paper. This is gorgeous, some of this. It might be a bit glary, so, but I'm just going to open the bag up here. And this some cute papers in this, so I haven't used any of this yet, and I wanted to get to use some of it before it's too late. Excuse me. I knew I'd have a sneeze coming, but this is the one that we're going to use today, and that's quite pretty too. But a lot of these are actually nice to use as card fronts, and that's what I'm going to use a lot of them for. So that's what I'm going to use today. So I've already got a piece here already. You could get a few of these gift cards out of a piece of 12 by 12. So I'll show you what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to use this one, like I said, and I'm using a piece of basic grey. So, and I did like the is it plaid check, the check on the back, but I like the snowflakes better. I thought it was, because it's got a nice little glimmer to it, if you can see that. So alrighty, so I'm gonna put all that aside for a second, and I'm gonna use the I'm using the double stitched satin ribbon, and that's the Real Red, so I'm going to use that. And I'm also going to use, I'm not quite sure, oh, I've got that, Label Me Lovely punch, and I'm going to use that to punch the inside, so I'll show you as I go. And I'm going to use the trio punch as well to round my corners. So, and I've got all my pieces here already pre-cut for that. So, alrighty. So, my nose is, since I've sneezed, fix that up. Sounds like I'm getting a little bit of a cold, but hope not. So, anyway, because I've got to go out tomorrow night, it might be just an allergy. With me, it could be an allergy. So I'm gonna put that aside first. So I'm just gonna stamp my sentiment. No, not my sentiment. My Merry Christmas, and I'm gonna do that in a Real Red. So, and while I'm going, if you comment, say hi, you'll go into the draw to win one of the gifts drawn tomorrow. I've got a container here full of all the names, so I might have to step out of the room for a minute and blow my nose, so I'll be back in one tick. So sorry about that. Man, I don't want to be sniffing through the video. Alrighty, so I'm just going to ink up my stamp, and I'm doing that in the Real Red. So, and this piece here is actually 3 3/4 by I think it's 7/8 of an inch. So, and I'm just going to pop that down and make sure that I get it even, because I want it even, like little lines, and I'm just hoping I'm going to get that straight, and I did. So I'm going to pop that aside. I don't know where I've stuck my chamois, so I'm just going to blot that off, so get rid of all that red, because if you noticed yesterday I still had red from somewhere. So I'm going to pop that aside, and I'm going to let that dry over there, get rid of the red. As I was saying before, if you comment, say hi, let me know where you're watching from, comment on anything, ask the question, you'll be put in a draw to win a prize tomorrow. So, because everybody that's commented throughout all my videos, I've added their name to the draw, and I'll draw that out after this video. So, alright. So I'm going to grab my piece of basic grey. I'm going to grab my trimmer. I'm sorry about the noise. So, and you're watching from Queensland. So you're an hour, we're an hour ahead of you, aren't we? So with our normal A4 cardstock, we can get two of these gift card holders out of one piece of our A4 cardstock. So all I'm going to do is going to cut this piece at 4. We don't need that piece. And I'm just going to open up my arm, and this piece here is going to be 10. So we need a piece 4 by 10. And I'm just going to cut that off, and I'm going to pop that aside. And then we're going to grab our designer series paper, and we're going to cut a strip of this, and this is going to be 3 3/4 by 12. So, well, even if you just cut a piece of 3 3/4 off, and then we're going to cut our 4 strips or 3 strips. I didn't put a piece on the back, but it's completely up to you. If you want to cover that, you can. But I just wanted the ones that were visible to me. So I've just cut the 3 3/4 off, and I need 4 pieces that are 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. I was in the right spot there. I was just so 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Not that one. And that's 1. And then I'm going to grab another piece up there. Cut that one. And we need one more at that size. And 2 3/4. And I've been making all these boxes and that, and I've got all my stuff here in my box, and each day I grab out what I'm going to be doing today, and I decided I'll do the gift card holder today. So anyway, I'm going to use, I've got 3 pieces of 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Now I need 2 pieces at 1 1/4. So, and I've already had a piece here cut from the previous piece, and I'm just going to double check to see what size that is, and if that's the same, well then I won't need to cut another piece, and it's probably slightly smaller. Yeah, no, I'll have to put that one back. And so we need 2 pieces at 1 1/4. So yeah, so put that aside. I can use that in my strippy card. So I'll just tell you those again. So put my trimmer back over that way. I'll end up sliding that off and it'll go crashing on the floor. So you've got 10 by 4 piece of your cardstock, and then you've got 3 pieces here which are 3 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then you've got 2 pieces that are 3 3/4 by 1 1/4. So that's all you need there. So hi Sally, how are you? Thanks for joining. So I'm going to grab my big and another thing, I want to grab my scoreboard, my Simply Score. Another thing is I would like to mention, has anybody else been having any trouble watching my videos? Have you been missing bits? And And that, because I just wanted to know, I actually went back and watched one of my videos yesterday, and it seemed to be fine, but I'm just wondering, sometimes Facebook, when you're doing a video on Facebook, it does freeze, it stops and that. So I just wanted to know if anybody else is having any trouble seeing it. So yeah, if you do, just let me know, and I'll see if it might be something on my end, or it could be something on your end, or yeah, I just wanted to know. So, but okay, so on the 10-inch side, we're going to score this at 1.5. So I'm going to grab my little side. So 1.5, and then we're going to score it at 4 5/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5/8. So 4 5/8. Then we're going to go 5 3/4. Okay, 5 3/4, and 6 7/8. So 6 7/8 is that last little notch there. And that's all the scoring that we need to do. It does freeze now and then. It's all good up your end, Glenda? Yeah, no, it's just, yeah, I had, I had a couple of people say that it was freezing. It did freeze. It wasn't going like, and then there was missing bits and that. So, but I think sometimes that does happen when you're watching Facebook Live. They do freeze, but the good thing is to go out, like if you refresh your page and come back, so, or you go out of it and come back. But the replay will always be there, and I did go back and watch the replay yesterday, and it was quite okay. So, yeah. I don't really know what happens sometimes, but anyway, but I'm going to be changing my thing soon. I'm going to be having a webcam, so maybe that might be a lot better in how I do things soon. So, but yeah. Anyway, enough of that. So this little, the tiny little flap here, we're going to fold that one down. And we're going to fold this one into, so that's going to go in, and then this one here is going to go into. But the thing is, what we'll need to do on this little one here, we'll need to turn it over, and we need to cut a little sliver off the end of that. And I'm just going to use my little one here. So I'll show you that again. So you fold this little flap in, and then that second score line that goes into, and like you crease it in, and then just open that up, and this one will go in. So it's virtually creating your little card, but this one here is not going to sit in here when we got the card open. So when actually I'll show you that. And we'll turn it over first, and we'll do this part. So then this piece here has got to go up. That's got to, and then, so we've got to have a mountain, a valley, and a mountain. So when they go together, you'll understand what I mean. So then your card will go like this, but we need to cut a little sliver off that, so this part will fold over top of it. So I'll go through that again, because I think I confused you. So we've got our sheep like this. We've got a little tiny flap on this side. So we're going to fold that one in, and then we're going this second score line, we're going to fold our card in, and then this little one here is going to fold that way. So we'll fold that way. Then we turn it over, and then these little ones, this one's going to be a mountain fold, and then this one's going to be a valley fold, and then this one's going to be a mountain. So they're going to stick together like that. And then when we fold it over like that, we need to cut a sliver off this side here, because it's not going to. So I'll cut the sliver off that. So we only just need to cut a tiny little bit off that. And then it should You may need to cut just a tiny little bit more. So and there you go. It shuts just nicely now. So I'll move that all out of the way. So I hope I never confused you. Let me know if I did. So so now that's how it should look. So, and before we glue that down there, I'm just going to grab my Trio punch and I'm just going to round the edges of these. And I'm just going to turn that around there and just do the same thing with that one. And then we're going to do the same thing with these two little 1 1/4 inch pieces. So I'm just going to do that one as well. And that one. So you're only doing it on both ends because one's going to go on the inside and one's going to go on the outside. So, and oh, obviously that wouldn't go, didn't have it right. That's better. What was it? Okay, we'll try that again. That's better. Alrighty, so that's all we need to do with that. And now we're going to pop this over. So this is our inside. So we're going to pop that over. I'm going to work on this part here now. And I'm just going to use some tear tape. And I'm just going to cut a little piece off. I like to cut off. And I'm going to pop a piece right up, so make sure it's not on that score line, but just bring it below the score line and then run that across there like that, and then cut a little tiny bit off there. And then you're just going to pop some little pieces down right close to that edge there, but don't go over that score line. And I'll just cut another little piece off there, and that's going to sit up there as well. And that's all you need to do. So you're doing a V shape on this because this is the back of your card. So you do your V shape with your, and once you've done that, take off all your tear tape and or your backings, not your tear tape, the backing. And then you just stick them together and give it a good burnish down with your bone folder. So that's what I was going to ask today. What has been your favourite project so far with the 12 Days of Christmas? So there is your little card taking shape. So your little gift card holder. So the next thing we're going to do is, because we don't have any of the circle punches anymore, I've decided to use the Love Me Label punch. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open that, and I'm going to grab this side here, and I'm just going to eyeball. I'm an eyeballer. I don't like to measure, so I'm just going to eyeball. So I've actually turned, so this little part here that you've just glued together is what I'm putting into. So I'm going to pop that into there, and I'm sort of going to line it up so it looks even where I want it, and then I'm just going to make sure it's in the center. So, and then once I've got it in there, just pop that, and that bounced up to the camera. So it did too. I just seen it fly up the top there. Oh, look, that's funny. So anyway, so once you've done that, you're not going to be able to fit a gift card in there. So what you're going to do is grab your little trimmer. If you've got a little trimmer, or you can grab your bigger one, or if you want to, you can cut it with scissors. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop that into there, and I'm just going to cut off just a tiny little bit, so we can, like, it's a little bit hard. So I've just cut off a little bit there, but you can use scissors if you're really good at doing that. And then you will have this little opening here that you can pop your gift card in, and I haven't got another second gift card, but I'll show you in a minute once I get that out. If you wanted to, you could have put your Merry Christmas in here, and you could decorate the front differently, but I just quite liked how I did mine. So now we're just going to decorate this, and we're just going to pop all our designer series paper on there now, and we're going to glue. I suppose you could have done the same, but then you'd be you could probably put a piece on the back. Actually, I might try that and just see how that goes. I'm going to do a little bit different to the other one, so I'm going to cut myself another piece of 2 3/4. So I'm just going to have a little go at doing that and see how I go. So I'm just going to cut 2 3/4, no, 3 3/4. So I don't want to cut all that off. So 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I'm going to have a go at doing something a little bit different with my ribbon this time. So, and just see which way you prefer. So, and that should be, yeah, just fine. Okay, so before I do anything else, I'll do that in a second. I'm going to pop all my pieces on. So I'm going to glue all these on. I better have a look, see if anyone's commented, so I can say something back. No. Okay. So just going to stick all this down, all these pieces. My glue's got a big clunk on the end of it. So it's actually amazed today. I went into the supermarket, and the other day we went and there was nothing on. A whole shelf was bare. But we must have got a shipment in from somewhere, and yeah, there's a whole lot of range there again, so it's pretty cool. Because we the other day I went to Kmart, and we there was like a few shelves, like whole racks that had hardly anything on it. So, but yeah, no, it must be really hard for all the shipping at the moment, so not being able to get in, and with all the COVID and everything, so it's playing havoc on everything really. So okay, so all I'm doing is popping all the DSP on all these sides, and I'm just giving it a 1/4 inch border all the way around. So, and you love all my projects, but the little box you did the other day that holds chocolates is good and quick and easy to make. Yeah, it is. I like that one too. So, is that the one that I made the 2 different sizes? The little 6 by 6. I cut it down to 6 by 6. So my I like all different types of boxes, and I like to challenge myself with how to create boxes. And a lot of the time my creations come from boxes that I like get perfume in, or I get like I've got one that I'm trying to work it out, but it's a little bit difficult at the moment. But once I get it, I'm going to do a live video. Maybe I might do that one after Christmas, only because by the time I get it all sorted out, and it might not be, but I can do that for a Valentine's video, or even a Mother's Day coming up. So, but isn't this DSP gorgeous? So this is the first time I've used this. I've got that many many colours in here. It's funny how you get so hooked up on one DSP that you forget that you've got others. Well, I do anyway. So with the window sheet, oh, that was the one from yesterday. So with the little chockies, yeah, no, that one's cute too. So alrighty, so I'm going to pop that piece on the other side. Yeah, no, that project was the little collapsible box with the reindeer in that. Yeah, no, that's cute. That one and the one I did the other day that I had the tall box. I quite like that one too. So, but every year that I've been giving gift cards, I always like to make a cute little gift card holder to put my put my gift cards in. So the ones that they give you in the store are not very attractive. So, but it's if that's all you can afford to do, and that it's better than nothing at all. Alrighty, so I'm going to pop that piece there. I'm just going to shut that for a second, and then I'm going to grab my piece of ribbon, and I want it to go, I'm actually going to stick this to here. So, and I'm just going to do it 2 different ways. I'm just going to have a look, see if so I'm going to have that about there. So I'm just going to grab some tear tape, and just going to cut a little piece off there, and I'm just going to stick that along there, and I'll take that off, and then I'm just eyeballing this. So, and yep, and once I've got that there, I should have checked to make sure I had I reckon that'll be enough. So, and I'm just going to see. Yep, that'll be fine. I could have went down a little bit more, but that's all good. So, actually, I might see if I can take that down. No, I've got it stuck there now. It's going to stay there, but so anyway, before I cover that, I'm just going to cover this piece. And hello, Kathy, how are you? Thanks for joining. So, hi, Kathy Sell. Thanks for joining. Did you work that box out, Kathy? I haven't had a chance to have a look yet, so I was looking there and I thought, oh, I've got to go get ready for my live. So, but I will have a look, see if I've got a bigger box to help you out there. So now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick that on top of there, and I'm just going to hold that down there and just give it a bit of a press down. And then you should be able to fold your ribbon up, and you can let me know which way you prefer. So it's a little bit difficult sometimes trying to get it all straight. So okay, no, we're going to twist. This would be the difficult part on here. The rest of it's easy. It's just getting this to cooperate for you is the thing. So I like to do bunny ears. I know everyone has a different way of tying bows, but I like to do the bunny ears. So, And okay, and that's my not so good bow, but you get the idea. So I'm just going to snip just a little bit off there. So, oh, me and bows don't see eye to eye either. Oh, I'm glad you're with me. Yes, you YouTubed and dusted. Thanks for your help anyway. No, that's okay. I should have said try YouTube. But if I'd had a box there, I could have helped you. So don't ever throw these little bits away, because they will come in handy and you can have them poke on your card. So now with that piece there that we just did, we're going to stick that on top of that piece there. So I'm just going to glue that down, and you can pop it up on dimensionals if you like to do that. So, and you can decorate this however you like. You can have it a different way to how I'm decorating mine. I'm just going to stick that down there, and if you wanted to, and another thing that I was going to do that I forgot to do, so, but I'll show you how to do that now. I've got a bit of glue there, so I'm just going to rub my embossing buddy over there, and that gets rid of all the glue. So that is my gift card holder there. Like I said, it's a quick and easy little one today. I was working on which ones were going to be a lot quicker today, because I've got to go and make a cheesecake. I'm taking my mum out to a twilight market tonight at 4 o'clock, and we're going out for tea and a glass of wine, so she's looking forward to that. So I'm going to use some of the Real Red. You don't have to do this step, but this is what I've misplaced my Take Your Pick tool, and he was here somewhere. I'm sure every video I lose something, so it's walked away with the rest of the stuff. But anyways, I don't know. Here, I'll use this one. I've got the one on the end of, I'll just have to use the little spatula one. So I'm just going to grab a couple of these little rhinestones. Okay, maybe I might try that one. I like Take Your Picky tool, but see if I can get on that one working, I think. So I was just going to put a couple on these little snowflakes. So, and you don't have to do this, but I just like the bling. So I'm just having a look at where there's some of those snowflakes, and I might just grab another one and go in threes, and I might pop one in there. So that's with the rhinestones. I probably could have put a couple on this one here, but because this one slides up and down, I didn't want to take, so I might leave, actually I might stick one down there. Look at me, not stopping it, like I've still got to stick some on there somewhere. There's one there, and I'm going to stick half. Let's see what that looks like. Half on half of that snowflake, and I need to pop another one up there. Okay, and okay, just going to stick. Let's stick him there, and there you go. So what do you think? I think that just gives it a, and like this one here I've made that slides off, and then you've got your gift card holder in there. I'll take that one out, and then this one here you just undo, and then you pop your gift card holder, your gift card in there. when you first make it, it takes a little bit to get it in, because you've done it. But once you get it in, there it is. It sticks in there. But oh, and another thing I forgot. I hope you're probably yelling at me. You haven't got your little piece for your insert. I just realised it was blank in there. So this one here, I've used a bigger one because I just wanted a bit bigger. But you can use any shape you want. I wanted to show you two different sizes. The one I made there, I used the other one. I'm terrible with all the names of these dies. So all I'm going to do is stick that piece in there, and you can put a little sentiment on that if you want to. In here you could put to and from if you wanted to, and just so it is up to you however you do it. I'm just here to show you how to do the cards, but it's up to your imagination how you create it, how you decorate it. So that's the difference there with that one to that one. So that one there I'm just going to fold back up, and then I'm just going to slide that one back on to there, and that slides on. And then this one here, we just shut it back up, and then we just tie our bow, and I'll see how I go tying a bow again. So okay, sometimes you need a third pair of hands, a second pair of hands, not third, second pair of hands to help you tie a bow. So, but once you get going, it's quite easy. So I just seem to be all fingers and thumbs most of the time, and just got to play around with that one. You get the idea anyway. So you watch. If I wasn't doing it on video, I'd have the perfect bow, and when I'm trying to show on camera, it just doesn't want to turn out. So there you go. I'm not going to muck around with that anymore, she says. So that is that one. Actually, I just want that up a bit more. Yeah, I'm not going to play around with it. So which do you prefer? Do you prefer the slide on and off bow, or do you prefer tied, like glued on the back? And so there you go. So that's my cute little project today. So I love it. So, and it's amazing grey and red. Really it stands out. So alrighty, so I'm going to grab all my bits and pieces ready to do my giveaway for today. So I popped all the people that joined me yesterday, I popped your names into your name into the draw. So I haven't added anything else to my little box today, but I will over the weekend. So anyway, I'm going to pop those aside. So here is my little box of goodies. I'll go through them again in a minute when I draw out the name. So thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Glenda. Oh, me, and oh, I've already read that. And the one you did today, you like the one I did today. So yeah, I just wanted to show you a couple of different ways. Sometimes when I make something and I think to myself, oh, I could do that a little bit different. So alright, so here's my little box of names, my little tin of names. So, and we've got somebody mowing the lawn out there now. So alright, so I'm going to give that a shake up. The same drill as yesterday and this week. If you're international, I draw your name out, you'll get a card from me, and I'll keep drawing until I get an Australian, because I can't send products out in the mail to international people. Alrighty, so here I go. Congratulations to Chrissy. So Chrissy Forbes, I know you're not on today, but if you watch the replay, or I might get in contact with you anyway. So Chrissy, in the box here we have got Love You Always designer series paper. We've got a roll of I think it's Calypso Coral. Could be, yeah, I think it is Calypso Coral. I've got a pack of pearlized doilies. I've got a packet of snowflake sequins, so to go in a shaker card. I've got some heart doilies, or I've got a pack of the Noble Peacock rhinestones. So I will get in contact with you if I don't hear from you, and see what you would like, and I'll pop your name in there. Then I'll know that, actually I'll put that on, I'll know that, because if I leave that there, I'll know to give you something. So, but anyway, there is my quick little project today. Like I said, I wanted to do one of the quick ones today, because I've got to make a cheesecake for tomorrow, for my crafty day. And I've got to get ready to go out for tomorrow night, so I'll be coming on, not quite sure if it'll be 2 or 2:30 tomorrow, or it may be a little bit late. It could be 3 o'clock tomorrow. I'll come on live, because I'm sort of going to be too flat chat in the morning to get it done. So, but I will be back tomorrow around 2:30, 3 o'clock, I reckon. So they are lovely, great idea. Thank you, Sally. So I hope you enjoyed it. But anyway, if you would like to purchase any of these products, I'll have a link with where you can shop. If you want the catalogues, there'll be a link there too. If you want to know anything, just message me and I will let you know, and I'll help you out the best as I can. But anyway, I hope you have a lovely day for the rest of the afternoon, and I will catch you tomorrow. Alrighty then. Bye for now.